The Fan of the Year contest to celebrate all of you as extraordinary fans.
35,000 submissions we got. Each Fan of the Year winner was handpicked by each team to say this is going to be our representative.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. My name is Nomar, man, and somebody was telling me this is supposed to be an IT call.
Oh, I know who you are, man.
What?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Holy crap!
They love this game. The NFL is so proud to announce the 32 Fan of the Year winners, whose fandom goes way beyond the game. Their lifestyle, their family, their home.
The Cardinals are a huge portion of my life.
Oh, and Wayne Krebet. Can I just say that is my NFL crush?
Howland is Wayne Krebet.
Oh, this is the best day ever.
When we go to games and you don't have fans, it's a different experience. We miss you guys. We miss you a lot.
Mama Blue, Chuck Arnold here.
Yes, you know the plane just flew over my house.
But that's why I was calling you. You are our Fan of the Year.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Tim, and
thank you guys. It's really something special.
I'm so excited. This means so much to me.
I really want to cry right now.
Oh, okay.
I do it because I love the game, I love the team, but I love our fans.
Miss Gail Benson and Mr. Tom Benson, they have a thing in the Superdome, and it says legacy is not what you leave for people, it's what you leave in people.
Now more than ever, I think we all want to, honor you, and we want to thank you for being what we think is the lifeblood of the NFL.
This is the checkers game where grandson and granddad will.
We're getting emotional here at the table. No fans in the buildings in a lot of these stadiums, and yet the fans have been as good as ever this season. And of more than 35,000 submissions, there were 32 finalists for the NFL Fan of the Year, just one from each team. Then it was narrowed down to 8 finalists. Now it's down to 3. Now more than ever, we strive to recognize individuals that have made a difference in their communities during the 2020 season. And Miami's Dolphins fan, their Fan of the Year, Ian Berger, a.k.a. Big E, exemplifies what it means to give back. He participates in food preparation events to provide meals to seniors in South Florida, and he volunteers over 20 hours a month teaching financial education within the community. He's also now one of the finalists for the final Fan of the Year competition. We're thrilled to announce Big E, you're in it, man.
Big E! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to represent the Miami Dolphins fan base, and it's just an amazing experience, an amazing journey that we've been through so far.
Big E, tell us about how you became such a fan of the Miami Dolphins.
Well, my grandfather took me to my first ever football game back in 1985. And it was at the Orange Bowl. I don't remember who we played. I don't remember what the final score was, but I remember loving the game. I remember loving the experience. Fast forward to 1992, I actually made enough money to take my dad to his first ever football game. And then he became a diehard fan. And then I married my wife about 20 years ago, and it's just stayed within our family our entire lives. And now I have my wife, Jill, my oldest 16-year-old daughter, Danielle, and my 13-year-old, Jessica, who love the Dolphins. But Jessica is really the one who goes with me to all the football games. So I'm just grateful. And I love football, and I love the Miami Dolphins. And I think being a fan is really about loving the team, even through the dark days. We all look forward to the good days, but obviously the Dolphins have not been to the playoffs in a couple of years, and we haven't really won or gone to the Super Bowl in a long time. But I love this team, and even through the tough seasons, I stick through it like a lot of our Miami Dolphins fans do.
Big E, you're getting us emotional here. We know how much football means to you. You also have a huge following on Twitter, and your YouTube channel was pivotal in connecting Dolphins fans during the pandemic. You brought much needed cheer. What does being a diehard Miami Dolphins fan to you, and how has that community, those fans, how have they inspired you in your life?
I honestly don't think I would have as much passion as I do right now if it wasn't for all of the family. And I call them family. I don't call them followers. I call them family on social media because it's one thing to be a fan, but it's another thing to be able to share your love with other people. And I think being a diehard is just, coming up with different ways to keep everybody active and keep everybody involved. and coming up with different ideas and trying to make people happy. Because it's one thing too to, we could focus on every game, every team. I'm sure there's some negative, and you can focus on the negative. But what I choose to do in everything that I do in social media is I focus on the positive. I look at the good angle. Even if we lose, even though the Dolphins lost to the Buffalo Bills, you know what? We had a 10-6 season, which was just an absolutely amazing season for us. And we have a coach that might be the coach of the year. So I look at the positive, and I think a lot of people on social media, they really appreciate that. Because like you said, with the pandemic, there's a lot of negative out there in the world right now. So I think a lot of people turn to me for looking at some positive stuff. And I enjoy it. I truly do enjoy it.
Yeah, you're a great source of light for a lot of Dolphins fans, and there's we have millions of viewers. We have thousands of viewers, and they're watching at home, and they're like, "I'm the fan of the year. I'm the fan of the year." You're one of the finalists, top 3. We mentioned now that you are in that finalist group. Won a trip to Super Bowl 55, okay? And now only one of you can be named the ultimate fan of the year. Big E, tell us why you should be the fan of the year for 2020. Make your case.
Well, first of all, I have to say that every fan that's part of this process is just absolutely amazing. I think besides the team that they're rooting for, they are really amazing people. So I first need to say that. But secondly, I think that, again, you mentioned a lot of the stuff that I do, and I think right now where we can't be in large groups, I think 2020 presents a different challenge for people about how to connect and how to get involved. And I think I've done that through a 2-minute drill that I put together each week. I podcast once a week. And again, I'm a very positive person. So people like to listen to my podcast to hear some positivity. And also they follow me and they interact with me on Twitter. And, a lot of times when you're walking down the street, you see someone with a Miami Dolphins shirt or a hat on. We're instant family members, and we can start having a conversation about the Dolphins. And that's what we do on through social media, specifically through Twitter. And, the amazing thing too, is that it's not just here in the United States. We have fans, and I have family members in England. They've already said, "Hey, listen, when you come to England to watch a Miami Dolphins game, we're going to buy you beers. We're going to buy you so many beers." And I think I've got like 30 offers so far, but not just there, right. Germany, Rome, Mexico, you name it. We have representation. And I think having this social media platform right now to be able to share and to be able to interact, I think that's what might differentiate me from some of the other fans of the year. But I don't want to take anything away from them, because every person that I've seen, we've kind of created a bond now, being the first ever fans of the year with the NFL. And I will say they're amazing people. So I'm just grateful and really proud to be able to represent the Miami Dolphins.
I mean, we've got a lot of guests on the show. Big E, you're moving us all here at the table. We're all football fans. We all love the game. We're all in your shoes in some way. And I see that Zach Thomas jersey behind you. What a cooler weekend it would be if Zach got inducted into Clinton. Yeah. And then Big E, you got chosen as the fan of the year. I just want to thank you on behalf of the show. We're here. It's awesome seeing the viewers and the fans have a voice. Congratulations on this cool honor, and good luck being the finalist. Maybe you could be the fan of the year after all.
Fins up, everybody. Thank you guys so much.
Ian, you gotta do some promotion here. What's the Instagram? What's the Twitter? Yeah. Where do I'm trying to find it right now on Twitter.
On Twitter, I am Ian693, IAN693, also known as Big E. And then also on YouTube, I am Big E, but you have to search Big E Miami Dolphins. If you just search Big E, you're going to find this pretty popular wrestler out there. So,
love it. Yeah, of course. Well, you just got a new follower, Ian. So thank you so much. We'll talk to you, and good luck to you and the Dolphins next year. Up next, Lamar Jackson silenced his critics.